Good night, CSEC math students. We are having another live algebra session, and tonight our topic is the square of the sum. So we did the difference of squares. Last week we did the square of the difference. So this week we're doing the square of the sum, and next week we're going to be doing the sum of the squares. Four different things. So make sure you know the difference between those. All right, so I'm going to play for you our schedule of live classes. We have 5 live PEP classes per week, 6 live CSEC classes per week. Make sure you write down these dates and times so you don't miss a thing. So here you go. Hello CSEC math students, I know you are busy preparing for your math tests and your CSEC exams coming up. I have a very important question to ask you. Do you like my new hat? Thank you. Now another important question. Have you ever gotten a math problem wrong simply because of making one little mistake? I'm sure you have, as thousands of other students have. Now in this series we're going to be looking at the common mistakes that students make with all the topics in CSEC math. We're going to look at the common errors, demystify everything, make sure you watch every video in this series so that you can avoid making those mistakes. So stay tuned. Hello scholars, did you know that most times when students get problems wrong in mathematics is as a result of one single error or one mistake? Well, this is absolutely true, and we're going to be looking at the common errors that students make in the different topics in mathematics. If we know the errors beforehand, we can certainly avoid making them. Are you ready? Come on, take my hand. All right. So we're going to go over, I'm going to share the screen in a second. Seriously. All right. Okay. All right, so let's go. So I'm going to share the screen now. And I really want to welcome everyone who is able to join us from all over the known universe. Hello, Clevon, welcome. I have some scholars in studio with me as usual. I'm going to invite them up. John, welcome, John. Welcome, Sar.
Good night, miss.
Welcome, Imani. Good night. So another easy topic. Easy, cheesy, peasy. the square of this sum. So we add first, then we square. Last week we did the square of the difference. And do you remember what we got when we expanded the square of the difference? Anybody remembers? So this is the square of the sum. Last week we had a minus sign in here. It was the square of the difference. And we got something very similar to this. Do you remember can you point out what the difference was? So when we had, so let me refresh. So last week when we had a minus b squared, and we said when which means a minus b times a minus b. That's what it really means. And when we expanded that, we got a squared minus 2 times a times b plus b squared. So look at this carefully. Look at that carefully and tell me the difference between this and this. Between that one.
Miss, will we get a smaller amount because it's subtracting?
Smaller amount. What you saying, John?
I'm wondering if it's the plus sign.
So this has a minus sign here. So when it's the square of the difference, there's a minus sign here. It's the same a squared 2ab plus b squared, but there's a minus sign here. And for the square of the sum, it's a plus sign. That's the only difference. So remember last week after we expanded it, we realized that, hey, we can, if we know that it's the square of the sum, we can just go straight and square that number, put them at the end, and then find 2 times this one times that one. That's what we did last week. And that's what we're going to do this week too. But just remember the difference is this is a plus sign and this is going to be a plus sign. So let's expand this to prove that this is what we get. So a plus b bracket squared means a plus b times itself times a plus b.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you now. You were saying something?
That was on the microphone.
So we'd have a times a, which is how we get the a squared. A times b, which is ab. B times a, which is also ab, alphabetical order. And b times b, which is b squared. So the ab plus ab is 2ab. So we have a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. See, that's how we derive the formula or the expansion.
Honest?
Yes, John?
Whatever is the a, that is whatever is a multiply that times b to get 2 times a times b.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to do a couple of them by actually expanding them, and then we're going to just go straight to the formula, just like what we did last week for the square of the difference.
Yes.
Just go straight to the formula and plug in what we know we're supposed to have, right?
Yes.
All right, so John, I'm gonna start with you.
Oh,
All right,
me?
and by the way, welcome to Zion, welcome to Mani, welcome Clevon. All right, John, so I'm gonna give you a very simple one. You're going to expand it. So we have 2 plus x. So expand it for me. So we know that's gonna be 2 plus x
And times 3%. Then, then,
times 2 plus x.
okay, this 2 times 2 is 4.
Mhm.
Instead of 4x squared. Oh, wait, 4, this 4x squared
2 times 2 is 4.
is, and x times x is, oh, it's 2 times x plus x, 2x. Okay. And x times 2 is 2x. And x times x is x squared.
Okay.
Okay, so a squared would be x. Oh, wait, no, wait. So we put the like terms together. So it'd be 4 plus 4x plus x squared. Because the 2x plus the 2x would be 4.
Mhm. All right. So
Okay.
does it follow the formula? A squared plus 2ab plus b squared.
A squared plus 2ab. I mean,
So
this 4 is squared.
2 squared
2 squared is
Yeah,
4.
is 4.
this was,
X squared is x squared.
and
And then 2 times 2 times 1x would give 4x.
it,
All right. So what we're doing at this stage is to just expand it out step by step to show that it follows the formula. And then later on, we're just going to go straight to the formula.
yes.
All right. Asar, you're up. Asar,
Yes, miss.
expand this out for me.
Okay, miss. So that would be x. Sorry, bracket x
Hmm. Talk to me, Asar.
times x plus 9
Hmm.
and finish.
Mm-hmm. What do I do now?
Miss, you finish.
Expand it for me.
Okay, so that would be x squared plus 9x plus 9x plus 81
Hmm.
you would get x squared plus 18x equal plus 18x plus 81.
All right, see if it follows the rule.
X,
So x squared is x squared, right?
yes, miss.
And 9 squared is,
81,
all right, and this is 2 times x times 2 times a times b, 2 times the first one times the second one is 18x, 2 times x plus 9, 2 times x times 9.
yes, miss.
All right, so remember the middle term must be 2 times the first term times the second term. 2 times a times b. So this must be the first term squared. This one must be the second term squared. And the middle one must be 2 times the first one times the second. All right, so it does follow the pattern. Imani?
Okay, miss.
So we have x plus 10 square of the sum.
Okay, miss. So it would be x plus 10 times x plus 10 in two brackets. And we'd expand the brackets. So x times x is x squared, and x times positive 10x is positive. Sorry, x times positive 10 is positive 10x, and 10 times x is positive 10x, and the 10 times 10 is 100. So now we're going to add the two x values. So x squared plus 20x plus 100 is our is going to be our final answers, and it follows the rule um, of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared.
All right, so x squared, that's x squared. 10 squared is 100. And 2 times x times 10 is 20x. All right, so John, your turn now.
Okay.
So we have 3x plus 5 squared. We're going to expand these again, but then the next set after this, we're going to go straight to the formula. So we're expanding these again. So what do I do, John?
This would be 3x plus 5 times 3x plus 5. But that
So
would
3x
be
plus
two
5.
different brackets.
3x plus 5.
Okay, so 3x times 3x is 9x squared. And 3x times 15.
Times 5.
Oh, times 5 times. That makes 15x. And 5 times 3x, that would be 15x again. And 5 times 5 would be 25. Okay, so this would be 9x squared plus 30 because plus 30x because 15x plus 15x would give me 30x plus 25. This is called
All
the
right.
this is called the formula because 9x squared is because 9x
So
squared is
3x, when we square 3x, we get 9x squared. When we square the 5, we get 25. And the middle term here is 2 times 3x, which is 6x, times 5, which is 30x, right? So a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. All right. So we're cementing this idea that the square of the sum will give you a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. We're riveting that into our heads. All right, Asar, so this is yours. Asar,
Miss, I can't see.
are you seeing now? Is it that it's taking time to load or what?
I see you writing it out now.
Oh, yes. That means you're lagging because I stopped writing it long ago. All right, so when you can see it clearly,
Like
just tell
it's
me.
delayed.
Yeah, yours is lagging. All right, so just tell me what to do when you can see it clearly.
Okay, I see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, 25x squared
Tell me how you get it.
and 5x times 7, 5x,
5x times.
and 7
Tell me how you
times
get the
5 is
25x squared.
35x, and 7 times 7 is 49. Because I'm expanding the brackets. So
All
that
right.
because I'm 5x and 5x.
Mm-hmm. All right. What now?
And I multiply the 5x by the 7. Oh, so we have 25x squared plus 70x because 3x plus 35x gives 70x plus 49.
All right. So let's check. So 5x, when we square 5x, we get 25x squared. When we square 7, we get 49. And 2 times 5x times 7 gives 70x. Thank you, Asar. Imani,
Okay, miss.
so 6x plus 9. You can go ahead.
Okay, miss. So we're going to expand the brackets. And okay, we say 6x times 6x is 36x squared.
Mm-hmm.
And, and then 6x plus 9, sorry,
Times.
times positive 9 is going to be positive 54x. And then 9 times 6x is positive 54x. And 9 times 9 is 81. So um, it would be 36x squared plus 108x plus 81.
All right, check it.
Okay, so it's a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Um, so 6x squared is equal to 6x squared. And 2 times a times b, so 54x squared times 2, sorry, 54x times 2 is 108x, and
Mm-hmm.
b squared would be 9 squared, so that's positive 81. So yes,
All
it's
right. All right. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're just going to go straight to the formula. Now that we have proven that anytime you're squaring the sum of two numbers, you're going to get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So we're just gonna go straight to the answer now. All right. So each person, I'm gonna give each person one, and then we'll go another round. Each person get one again, and then we wrap it up. All right.
okay, miss.
Okay. So back to you, John.
Um, okay.
What would this be?
Okay.
Don't expand it. Just send me the answer.
Yes, Mr. Working out then in my head.
No, you mustn't work it out, John. Just go straight to the formula. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared.
Yes, Mr. I can't just say the answer repeat.
Yeah, so
Why?
when
Square
you
this,
expand it, yeah.
square this, square that, and 2
Okay.
times this times that.
Okay. Okay.
Do it like you do it in your head.
Square that. What's x squared?
Miss X squared is that's X squared.
Uh-huh. 2
And
times this times that.
3 times that. So 2x is 2x times 7. Miss that's 14x.
Mm-hmm.
And 14x. And
No.
7 squared means that would be 49.
Okay. And
If you
that's
forgot
your
to add,
answer.
if you
That's your
forgot,
answer, right?
if, means you
So
forgot to
that's
add the,
what. Huh?
you know what I'm saying? Like you forgot to add the x for 14x.
Oh, I forgot to put the x.
Yes.
Right. So this is what I want at this point now. Now that we've gone through and we already proved, right? We've proven it a couple times that once you're having the square of the sum, you can just go straight and put square the first term, puts it at this end, square the second term, puts it at this end, and in the middle it's 2 times this times that. So I just want you to go straight now to that without having to expand it in the middle. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. All right. So welcome Rowan Gaming. Welcome Hawthorne White. All right. So Asar, you're gonna just go straight to the answer for me now. Can you see the screen, Asar? Asar? Okay, seems like Asar's device. Oh, he got kicked off.
Miss, you got kicked off. Yes, miss.
Okay. All right, Asar, can you see now?
Yes, miss.
All right, so just go straight to the answer for me.
X squared plus 22x
Mhm.
times plus 121.
Very good. All right, very good. Imani?
Okay, miss. Okay,
Mhm.
miss. So it would be x squared plus 30x
Mhm.
plus um 225.
Very good. All right, so that's how I want you to just go straight to the answer. Once you realize you're squaring the sum, just remember a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. All right, last set for each person now. Straight to the answer, straight away to the answer. All right, so back to you, John. So we have 6y plus 3 squared. So what's the answer for this, John?
Okay. This then that would be 12y squared.
No.
Oh wait, sorry. 36y squared.
Mhm.
Plus 36y
Mhm.
plus 9.
Okay, very good. All right, Asar. That's yours, Asar.
16y plus 8y plus 1.
16y.
16y squared plus 8y plus 1.
Okay, very good. That was quick. So 16y squared plus 8y plus 1. Excellent. You guys are doing excellent. All right, and Imani,
Yes, miss.
this is yours.
Okay, miss. So it would be 49y squared
Mhm.
um, plus 7 times 13. That's 91y. Wait, no, not 91. 182y, sorry.
Mhm.
Plus 169.
Excellent.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, so you see, if you got it, say you got it.
Okay.
If you got it, say I got it.
I
I
got
got it.
I got it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is there one more?
You want to do one more round?
Yes, please.
All right. All right, just give me a second. Let me get some more slides for you. All right, so everybody go and get one more round. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes,
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
All right, so who we're back to now? We're back to John, right?
yes, miss.
Oh,
Oops, hold on. All right, John. So let's say, all right,
Okay,
John, that's yours.
okay. So basically, 25x squared
25x.
yes, no, it's x squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 30xy
Mm-hmm.
plus 9y.
9y.
Yes,
9y.
9y squared.
All right. Very good, John.
Yes, yes.
All right, Asar, this is yours.
Miss, that would be 256 a
Mm-hmm.
squared b squared.
Very good. Very good. You guys catch on quick. Uh-huh.
Miss plus 128 aby plus
Very good.
16y squared.
Very good. Mika, you guys just get it. Excellent. All right. So Imani's turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, miss. So 400x squared y squared
Mm-hmm.
plus 320
So
ABXY
that's what?
plus
20 times 8
850
times 2.
160 and
All right. So
160 plus
320
320 ABXY.
A B X Y. Uh-huh.
Yes, miss. Plus 64 A squared B squared.
Excellent. All right. So me know say una get it. Me know say una get it. Me know say una get it. How about those in the chat? You guys get it? Hawthorne said, I finally understand. That's awesome. That's awesome. How about you, Rowan, Zion, Jamani? How about you guys? Clevon, you guys get it? If you get it, say me get it. Zion say, yes, miss, I got it. All right, so once you look and you see that they're squaring the sum, the square of the sum, the answer is going to be a squared plus 2 times a times b plus b squared. Similar to the one we did last week, the square of the difference, that's a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Jamani says, yes, miss. And we all know the difference of squares, which is a plus b times a minus b. Next week, now we're going to do what? The sum of the squares. So that would be a squared plus b squared. So it's four of them. Make sure you know them different. Make sure you know them separately. So you have the difference of squares, the square of the difference, the sum of the squares, and the square of the sum. So let me just write those out quickly for you. So this is the difference of squares. Difference means subtract. So you're subtracting two square numbers. That's the difference of squares. This is the square of the difference. You're squaring the difference, right? So difference of squares, square of the difference. And what we just did was the sum, the square of the sum. That's what we just did, the square of the sum. And next week now we're gonna do this one, the sum of the squares. Four different things. So make sure you know them. All right, so that's the wrap. Right? Hawthorne said it looks like a square of the difference that I did on Thursday. I did some practice and I fully understand. That's excellent, Hawthorne. Excellent. That's what we want to accomplish here on the channel. We want scholars to be able to say, I finally understand. I get it. That's what I want my scholars to say. All right, so tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. We're not going to be having our topic by topic class tomorrow, but we definitely will be back on Thursday for the formula class, and of course our midnight oil multiple choice, so the paper one class, Thursday at midnight. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play for you now our schedule of live classes so you can see on which days we do what, right? So we have 5 live PEP classes per week, 6 live CSEC classes per week, and these are different from the almost, I think now we have 450 videos on the channel. So when you hear me talking about the live classes, these are different from the recorded videos that we already have up and running and keep adding every single day. All right, almost 500 videos so far, and that's awesome. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for keep coming back again and again and again. We appreciate you. And remember, when you come, leave your comments, leave your questions, leave your answers. All right, so be safe. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your midterm break.
You too.
Enjoy your Ash Wednesday for those who celebrate or for those who observe. And I'll see you on Thursday, guys.
See you Thursday.
Bye.
See you Thursday.
Bye,
Bye.
Sarah.
Bye, sir. Bye,
Good
Miss.
morning. Bye, John.
Miss Maya, sir.
Bye, guys, in the chat. Everyone, take care. Hello CSEC math students, I know you are busy preparing for your math tests and your CSEC exams coming up. I have a very important question to ask you. Do you like my new hat? Thank you. Now another important question. Have you ever gotten a math problem wrong simply because of making one little mistake? I'm sure you have, as thousands of other students have. Now in this series, we're going to be looking at the common mistakes that students make with all the topics in CSEC Math. We're going to look at the common errors, demystify everything, make sure you watch every video in this series so that you can avoid making those mistakes. So stay tuned. Hello scholars, did you know that most times when students get problems wrong in mathematics is as a result of one single error or one mistake? Well, this is absolutely true, and we're going to be looking at the common errors that students make in the different topics in mathematics. If we know the errors beforehand, we can certainly avoid making them. Are you ready? Come on, take my hand.